have followed me already this week. Maybe you are in my yoga classes. And I would like to also say a few things before I get started. Just noticed that I still had the sound on my computer and hearing myself double. So as I wrote in the comment, if you have a blanket to sit on, or later maybe also for an exercise, that would be good. And if you have a block. If you don't have a block, it's not a drama, but if you have one, you might want to get it quickly. And if you are in my yoga classes, it would be really good if you could maybe, after participating today, give me a little feedback how it was for you. I know it's not perfect yet, also with the microphone, I'm getting another solution, but for the moment, this is what I have. I hope you can understand me well enough. There might also be some background noises sometimes. I'm recording this from home and I'm not alone here today, so maybe there's going to be some noises in the background. Maybe you are also at home, most likely in this situation. So see that you can maybe have this hour now to yourself, that you don't get distracted, and otherwise you can also pause and do the lesson or continue the lesson later. I might have a quick look from time to time to see if somebody has commented something. So if you have a particular wish for this lesson, feel free to leave me a comment, or if you have some other comment, just feel free to post it and I will have a look from time to time. Okay, I think this is enough of an introduction. We will start in a seated position. So you can use your cushion or blanket if you have one, and you can sit cross-legged, or you can also see if you have another seat that is comfortable for you, just to make sure that the spine is upright. So the class is gonna start a bit more quiet to kind of start centering us and bringing our awareness into the present moment. Then we'll become a little bit more active, a bit more dynamic, and towards the end we'll have a little calm down period again. So now feel free to choose a position for your hands that feels comfortable. If you wish, you can close your eyes, or you can also just point your gaze down a little bit so that you can now bring your awareness more inside your body. Just allow yourself to arrive. Maybe notice how your morning was. Most likely it was different than your usual Wednesday morning. Maybe you were working from home or taking care of the kids. Maybe you didn't sleep particularly well. Maybe also you had the chance to already enjoy some nice moments today. The sun is shining here, for example. So I would like to start this lesson with our current mindfulness exercise, which I am going to read to you right now. The exercise is called appreciation. Stop throughout the day and consciously identify what you are able to appreciate in this moment. It could be something about yourself, another person, your environment, or what your body is doing or sensing. This is an investigation. Be curious and ask yourself, is there anything I can appreciate right now? So allow yourself to sit with this question for a moment. Note notice if something comes up that you can appreciate and feel grateful for. Maybe appreciation for your own body, for people in your life, or for whatever else might come up now for you. And then slowly come to an end, open your eyes again, and we'll start with a shoulder exercise to open the shoulders, the chest. For that we'll bring the hands in front of each other, hooking the fingers in front of the heart, pulling outwards with the elbows. And now just holding this for a few breaths. If you wish, you can close your eyes again. It's called Ganesh Mudra. If you believe the traditional scriptures, this is a hand gesture that is strengthening also for the heart. And we'll combine it now with activating the breath a little bit more into the chest. Take a deep inhale. Feel your chest rising, expanding, and exhale, relax, let go of physical and mental tension. If you are familiar with Ujjayi breath, feel free to use Ujjayi, which is the wave-like sound coming from your throat. And then slowly open your eyes again, and with your next inhale, lift your arms up. Maybe move a little bit, and then exhale, pull one elbow down, the other elbow stays up, and your arm goes slightly behind your head. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale, switch to the other side. Continue in your own rhythm. Inhale up and exhale down. With your next exhale, when your left elbow is down, keep it in place like this and slowly lower your left elbow a little bit more so that you come into a gentle side bend. Make sure your pelvis is still on the ground. Breathe. Inhale, up again. Exhale, change sides. And pull your right elbow a little bit more towards the ground. Make sure your chest is still open and not rounding. And continue to breathe. With your next inhale, gently come up again. Bring your arms up and exhale, hands out to the sides. As if you were pushing a wall away to both sides, and maybe have a look what your arms are doing. Then bring your gaze again to the middle. Inhale here. And exhale. bend without lifting off the cushion or the ground. Inhale, coming up again. And exhale, change sides. Inhale. And exhale. If your arms are getting a little bit tired, see if you can continue for a few more times or pause for a moment. Inhale, coming up again now. And exhale, bring your arms behind your back and interlace your fingers. Arms are straight, pulling the shoulders backwards. Chest again opens. Maybe close your eyes for a moment and just hold this stretch while you breathe. Now open your eyes again, another deep inhale here. And exhale, lower a little bit more forward, maybe gently lifting the arms away from your back. Inhale, coming up again. Exhale a second time, down. Inhale, coming up again. And exhale, last time down. Releasing your arms, bring them forward and just place them wherever it's comfortable. Allow your breath here to flow into your lower abdomen, lower back. And with the next inhale, slowly come back up. Release the legs, extend them, maybe give them a little shake. If you have a cushion or a blanket, remove that as well. Place it to the side. And come to the front end of your mat. Take your legs, your hands behind the knees. Lift up. See that your back can be as straight as possible. And begin with a rotation from your legs, like cycling. If you can also do it without the hands to activate your core even a little bit more. If you can smile a little bit. And cycle backwards. And one more time forward. If you need a break, feel free to take a break at any time. And slowly come to an end. Bring your legs back down for a moment. Come forward a little bit. And relax. Slowly sit up again. So this next exercise is only recommendable if your back is reasonably healthy. If you know you have some disc issues, maybe leave it out or just do it very carefully. We're going to roll up and down. Bring your hands behind your knees. Tuck your chin against your chest, and we were really rounding back. Roll backwards and forwards. Forward, bring your knees out to the side, then close them again when you go back. Do this a few times in your own rhythm with a free-flowing breath. Make sure there are no bumps, but that it's a really round and fluid movement. So now we're going to get to stage 2. Still rolling, but now see if you can come up onto your feet. Maybe you can do this without the use of your hands. Or maybe it's a little bit more difficult for you. Use your hands a few more times. Next time we're up on our feet, we're staying here, then slowly lifting up into a forward fold. Feet are parallel, and see that your chest or more your stomach is touching the thighs. Feel free to gently move here. You could also hold opposite arms. Relax your breath. And then slowly, with the next inhale with the arms over the side, come up into standing position. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart center. Then release your hands. We're going to continue with a little balance exercise. Also, to really bring your awareness or our awareness more into the feet. If your mat is really soft and it's hard for you to balance on it, or like me, if you also have a carpet underneath, feel free to also stand maybe beside your mat where it's a little bit a harder surface. Take your weight more on your left leg and inhale, both arms go up overhead. Lifting up high with fingertips and exhale, hug your right knee into the chest. Inhale, lifting, placing the foot down, and exhale, change to the other leg. In your own rhythm, continue a few more times. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, knee to chest. One last time. Now slowly come to an end. If necessary, shake out. And then for a moment, stay in mountain pose. Feet are parallel. Either your palms are facing forward or thumbs to the index fingers. And before we move on, we'll do a mini breathing exercise, which is really easy. Inhale 3 times through your nose and exhale kind of with a sigh or ha sound through your mouth. slowly open your eyes again. And we'll now do a little more cardio part of the lesson to get a bit of warmth, to get the blood flow, the energy flow going. We'll do a couple of sun salutation movements. So for this, again, step towards the front of your mat, feet are parallel, and bring your hands in front of the chest. Inhale, lift up with your arms over the side. Exhale, hands together, bow down. Stomach touching the thighs. Inhale, straightening the spine, gaze goes more forward. And exhale, rounding again. Stepping or hopping backwards into plank. So I'll do stepping for the first one, hopping with the next one. Hold plank for a little bit. Make sure your hands are really grounding down. Your heels are pointing backwards, your core is activated. Inhale again. Exhale with straight legs or over the knees, come down on your stomach. Again, I'll do knees first, and with the next one I'll do straight legs. We'll do 3 cobras here, each time a little bit higher. First one, activate your core, pelvis. Inhale, only lift with the strength of your body. You could even lift off the hands a little bit to feel that. And exhale down again. Next inhale, come a little bit higher with some help from your arms. And exhale down again. Last one, inhale fully up, over the knees. Exhale to downward facing dog. Stay here for a little bit, maybe gently bending the knees as well. Straightening your back as much as possible. Then bring your gaze forward between your hands and now either step or jump forward. Again, now do stepping in the first one. Inhale, arms over the side, coming up again. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take one inhale and exhale here. And continue again. Inhale, arms go up. And exhale down. Inhale, straightening your back. Exhale, rounding again. Stepping or hopping backwards. Inhale. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale a little bit higher. Exhale down. And inhale fully up. Over the knees. And exhale downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Then bending the knees again, gaze forward, step or hop your feet towards the hands. With your next inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale here. a third one. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rounding again. Step or hop. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale a little bit higher. Exhale. And inhale all the way up. Over the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, stay for 3 breaths. Then bending the knees, gaze between your hands, hop forward or walk forward. Inhale over the side. Exhale, hands towards center. Now slowly release and take again mountain pose. Relax. Notice where you can feel warmth in your body. And then get ready for another little sequence with a twist. Open your eyes again and place yourself again in front of your mat. We'll begin again similarly to sun salutation. This time, place both legs completely together. Both feet are touching if that's possible. And imagine as if you had a zip wire starting at your inside of your heel, zipping up at the inside of your leg, activating your pelvis, also your stomach, lower back, and a little bit the glutes. Keep this slight activation, Mula Bandha, here for the next movement. Interlace your fingers, place your hands facing down, straightening your arms. Inhale, lift your arms up high. Hold the breath for a moment, suck your stomach in and up a little bit. And exhale, slowly lowering the arms back down. Inhale again, arms go up. Hold your breath for a moment. And exhale, take your arms back down. Inhale the last time, lifting your arms high. Exhale, placing them on top of your head. Keep this for a moment, pulling the elbows slightly back. And now we'll do a side bend without breathing. So inhale, arms go up, hold your breath, gently bend to the left, gaze goes forward. Inhale back to center, and exhale, hands again to the crown of your head. Inhale, lifting again, and exhale, other side. Inhale and exhale to the head. Now notice which was easier for you, with holding the breath or with your exhale going to the side. We'll do both sides one more time. So inhale, arms go up. Either hold your breath or exhale gently when you go to the side. Coming back. Definitely exhaling now. Last one, inhale up. Holding your breath or exhale when you gently go to the side. Inhale up again. And exhale, hands to the crown of your head. On last time, this is going to be a little back bend now. Inhale, arms go up. Open your chest wider. And exhale, folding forward. Like in sun salutation. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, rounding again. Then take a moment to step your right leg back. Bring the knee down. And maybe the left leg a little bit more out so that you have enough space. Inhale, lift both arms. And exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart center. Now stay here for a moment and gently feel as if you were pulling the mat together so that your back thigh gets activated. Inhale again. Exhale, twist and bring your right arm on top of the left thigh, close to the knee. Bend towards the side or look towards the side, it's more like a twist. Breathe. Now either stay here or see if you could lift the back knee off the ground, pushing the heel backwards, straightening the back leg as much as possible, and breathe in this position. Inhale again. Exhale, coming back down. And stepping back into downward facing dog. And maybe use it now to move a little bit. Feet are walking in place. Maybe take your gaze up underneath the left and right armpit. And then get ready to do the other side now. So inhale, lift your right leg high. And exhale, step your foot as far forward as you can. If you need, you can help with your hand a little bit. Putting the back knee down, inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, place your hands in front of your heart center. Pulling the mat together with your legs again to feel the activation in your thigh. Inhale again here. Exhale, twist and bring the left arm on top of your right thigh. Gaze goes to the side. Your arms are in a line, a vertical line if possible. And if you can, lift the back knee off the ground, straighten your back leg and continue to breathe. If it's a bit wobbly, that's okay. It takes some balance and some practice. Inhale again. And exhale, slowly come back down. Inhale, stepping the back leg forward. Exhale, stomach towards your thighs. Inhale with your arms over the side, slowly come up. And exhale, hands towards your heart center. Now release. One more time, find mountain pose. Hands are facing the front or thumbs to index fingers. We'll do another mini breathing exercise before we continue with a little bit more challenging balance pose. So this time we will do humming when we exhale 3 times. Make sure that this humming is like coming from a very relaxed jaw. You concentrate on the vibration of the sound, and if you want, you can imagine roots going down from your feet into the depth and kind of spreading out all around you. So inhale. And then slowly open your eyes again. And now if you have a block ready, this might be the moment to use it. If not, see if you can maybe do it without a block. I will in the second round show it without the block. The next pose is called Ardha Chandrasana or half moon pose. It's a little bit more challenging for the balance, but just approach it in a playful way. So we'll do it in this way, that we'll first have the weight on the left leg. If you have a block, take the block, put it a little bit in front of your foot and a little bit out, so not in front like this, but out to the side, so that your hand can be on it, and like a kind of straight line from your hand towards the shoulder. Once you have the spaces here, bring your other hand towards the chest, lift the leg and begin to open the pelvis to the side so that you're now more and more facing to the side. Lift the leg as high as it feels good for you or as if it's possible. A little bit pushing the heel towards the back. And if it's still possible, lifting the free arm up. And now taking a few breaths to really expand into all directions with your inhale. Exhale again, centering the energy in your core. One more inhale like this. And exhale, slowly release. Coming back up, rolling up, relax for a moment. Breathe. And whenever you feel ready, begin with the other side. Again, if you have a block, use the block. I might show it now without the block so you can see how it would look without one. You can, with your hand as well on your fingertips, come down, lifting the free leg up. Begin to open your body towards the side, rotating the left shoulder back. And if you can, lift the arm. Now see also with your gaze, it could be straight forward, into the distance, or even, that's more difficult, up towards the ceiling. If it's comfortable in your neck, only then do that. Inhale, expand into all directions. Exhale, concentrate your energy in your center. Inhale one more time here. And now exhale, slowly coming back down. Inhale, rolling up. Relaxing mountain pose. We'll do this pose another time, one more time. So this time, see if you can take a little bit of weight off your hands. Or if you have a block, and if you put it on the highest setting, maybe take it to the second highest setting. So we'll change sides again, putting the block down or hands on the ground. Starting with the same basic preparation. And now, once we are kind of in the pose, see if you can take a little bit of weight off the block. So, kind of coming maybe again also more on the fingertips. And see if you can maybe almost let go completely, or you could let go completely. See what is possible for you here. Inhale again. Now exhale, maybe take a little bit more weight again to close. Relax a moment in a forward fold. Inhale, roll up again. Exhale, relax. And then change sides again for the last time, which is also going to bring us back to the mat. Coming down, hands on block or on the ground, lifting the other leg high. Take your time to find your way into the pose. And once you're in it, see if you can lift a little bit of weight off the hand that's on the ground. Maybe coming really up onto the fingertips, maybe only on one or two fingers now. Maybe completely releasing a moment. Only holding yourself with the strength of your leg. Inhale again. And exhale, relax or release. One more time, we're here in this forward fold. If you wish to increase the stretch on the back of your legs a little bit more, now you'd have the option also to take your fingers underneath your feet from the front, underneath your toes, and give a gentle pull. Again, stomach is on the thighs. Don't overdo this one, only in a relaxed manner. Notice where your breath moves your body. And then slowly release. Bring both knees one after another to the ground, and for a moment roll into child's pose. So either with your fists underneath your forehead or flat hands. You can also rotate or move a little bit from side to side, or you could take your hands even further back alongside your legs towards your feet. Or if it's a bit difficult for you, this position more on the forearms, so your glutes don't have to go, or your pelvis doesn't have to go all that way back. See that you can find a restful position where you can stay for a few more breaths. Allowing the breath breath to flow once more into your lower back. And with the next inhale, we'll slowly come up into a seated position again. And from here, we'll change into lying down on our back. So this is more now the cool down period of the lesson. If you get cold easily, maybe it's time to put on some clothes. You could put on socks or a sweater. Lie down. Make sure your chin is pointing a little bit towards the chest so that your neck is long. And then begin by bringing the right knee in towards the chest and extending the left leg like we kind of did in standing already before. Now here, if you want to move a little bit, you could also do some circles with the knee from the outside more towards inwards. And then if you did that, also again come to a hold. Relax both legs as much as you can. Only the arms are active still. Your lower back is really firmly on the ground. And then you just place now your right foot on top of your left thigh, close to your knee, taking the arms out to the sides for a spinal twist. So the only thing you have to do is now slowly with your right knee go towards the left. And with your left hand you can also hold your leg close to the knee and you bring your gaze over to the right. So now make sure that the right shoulder is still on the ground or at least close to the ground. Shouldn't be hanging up in the air. Take 3 conscious breaths in this twist. And then with your next inhale, slowly come back to center. Take a moment to take both legs up towards the ceiling and bring your arms behind your back. Stay here for a moment. Inhale, pointing the toes up towards the ceiling. Exhale the heels. A few times toes and heels. Maybe with your eyes closed. When your heels are a little bit more pointed towards the ceiling, next inhale, open your legs to the side. Inhale, closing again. Pointing the toes up, inhale, opening the legs. And exhale, closing. One more time with the heels pointing up. Open and close. One more time with the toes pointing up. Open and close. Bending the knees again, hugging in the left leg, extending the right leg. Relax as much as possible both legs. Only the arms are still a little bit active. Breathe. Notice how your breath moves your body. If you wish, do a few circular movements as well, like we did on the other side. And then slowly come to a halt. Place your foot on top of your right thigh. You can already bring the right hand towards the knee. Bring the left arm out and slowly bring the left knee over to the right and you gaze to the left. This time make sure the left shoulder doesn't come up too much but stays close to the ground or on the ground. Take 3 conscious breaths in this twist. Once your 3 breaths are over, come back to center. For a last time, bring both knees towards the chest, keep them together and around. Do a few rounds, kind of circles with your knees. Breathe, massaging your lower back. See if you want to change direction. And when you feel that it's enough now, extend or put one foot on the ground after each other, extend the legs. Find your way into a relaxation pose. The toes are pointing out to the sides. And maybe to start, bring your hands together, rub them until you can feel some warmth. If your hands are clean, feel free to place them on your face. If they are maybe not so clean or you feel uncomfortable doing that, bring them more on your torso, wherever it feels nice for you. Feel free to repeat this 1 or 2 times, more on your own rhythm. And then slowly find your way now into a position where you don't have to move anymore for the next few minutes. You could also cover yourself with a blanket. You could dim the light a little bit. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes for this quick body scan that we'll do together to integrate all the movements we have done in this class. Allow your awareness to drop towards your feet once more. Notice your toes, the soles of your feet, the heels, the back of your feet, and both ankles, both calves, both sides of the pelvis. Begin wandering up through your side body until you reach the shoulders, your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, both hands, all fingers, the palm and the back of your hands. Let your awareness drop once more towards your pelvic area, pelvic floor, lower abdomen, the navel, upper part of your stomach, diaphragm, rib cage, and collarbones. The whole front of your body is now fully relaxed. Bring your awareness towards your lower back, middle back, and upper back. The shoulder blades and the point between the shoulder blades. Both shoulders, the neck, and your head. The scalp, forehead, both eyebrows and both eyes, both cheeks and both ears, the nose, upper lip, lower lip, the chin, the jaw, and the tongue. Notice how your whole face now carries a calm and peaceful expression. And let this spread into your whole body once more now. Filling your whole body with this calm and peaceful energy. And then once more, coming back to our beginning with the exercise of appreciation or gratefulness. Notice if there's anything that you can feel grateful for in this very moment. slowly, if you are still lying down, begin to move again. Stretch out your body in all directions. Take a few deeper breaths. And then slowly come back into a seated position. Of course, if you're at home, if you would like to have a little longer relaxation, feel free to do that as well. But from my side, we're at the end now. I thank you very much for practicing with me. Like I said in the beginning, I would appreciate some feedback. If you have some feedback for me, what I can improve, what you would like for next time. I wish you a really good time. Stay healthy, not only in your body, also in your mind. If you can, maybe go outside a little bit. I will be going for a walk shortly. So take care.